I swear henceforth be a faithful servant of the most pursuant Archangel, the Prince Lucifer, whom by his creating his disease. I love King Diamond and Merciful Fate. Well, yeah, I do. I really always have. Hail Satan. Ave Satanis. Ave Lucifera. Ave Great Lord Belial, he who walks between the worlds. I already said Ave Lucifera, but I'm going to say Ave Lucifera again. God of enlightenment and knowledge. Ave Lord Leviathan. Ave Great Lord Leviathan, the primordial dragon, or primal dragon. Ave Great Father Satan, God who invites us to become as gods and teaches us the same thing, as do all of his demonics. That is why having an ancient god or a unholy demon god is so important. It really is. I'm not just saying it. I'm not saying it to blow smoke in my ears. You know. But that being said, Ave Lord Belial. I already said Lord Belial. Ave King Azazel. Ave Queen Tiamat. Ave King Pazuzu. Ave Lord Volok. Ave Lord Varine. Ave Lord Vine. Ave Lord Behelbagor. Ave Lord Ave Lord Abaddon. Ave Great King Asmodee. Ave Great King Asmodeus. Ave and hail to every ancient god, every true demon, every demon and demoness who are the true ancient gods in existence. And I hope everybody's having a good evening, good day, or good morning, or good night, wherever you may be. I really do. I'm not both. When I say that, I really do mean it. I don't just say it to make, you know what I mean? I mean it. Otherwise, if I didn't mean it, what's the point of even saying it? In my honest opinion. In my honest opinion, there's not much point in even saying it if you don't mean it. And that's the truth. That's the way I've always been. You know, if I don't mean something, I'm not going to say it. Whether it has to do with Satan, especially if it has to do with Satan, my belief system. If it has to do with necromancy, you know, if it has to do with necromancy, if it has to do with demonolatry, spiritual Satanism, theistic Satanism, traditional Satanism, anti-cosmic Satanism, I don't consider the other ones Satanism. Church of Satan, I don't consider them Satanism. They're all atheists. Same goes for the Temple of Satan. Same thing. They're like a political movement. Bullshit. You know. But the thing about it is, there's a lot of people following the flock. Because they're all mundane and they're not brain dead, but they're like sheep. They're being led around by Lucian Grease like a bunch of sheep. You know, but that's their problem, not mine. I got no intent on it. I got nothing to do with it, and I'm never going to have anything to do with any of it. You know. But that being said, I was talking to a sister of mine last night, and she's, actually, I want to give a few shout-outs first. I want to give a shout-out to Michael Hyson, my great sister. Michael's a great brother, and a true Satanist, true left-hand pastor, dark sorcerer, black sorcerer, whatever you prefer, black witch. And a shout out to my sister Volvin and to her husband John. They are, and I'm not joking when I say they are true 666% as my sister Holly says. True 666% pure sadistic Satanists. They're the same way I am when it comes to that. It's exactly the same way. And I'd like to give a shout out to Holly Rowan. She's a true sister. She's more than a sister to me, to be honest with you. And I'd like to give a shout out to Yasmin. I can't pronounce her last name, but she's another beautiful sister and a beautiful lady and a beautiful person. She's from Sweden, you know. She's very intelligent. Same thing with Holly. Holly's very intelligent. And I'd like to give a shout out to Sandra Graham, who's another true sadistic Satanist. And Maria Ravensoul is. Maria got a great book out, actually, and I don't think enough people, I really do not think enough people, now I don't know, I could be 100% wrong, I don't know anything about sales on her books or anything like that, but I will say this book, At Satan's Altar, a collection of prayer, chants, and affirmations, hymns, and rituals. It's by Maria Ravensoul. You can get it on Amazon, you can get it on Lulu, you know, Amazon.com, Amazon.ca, you know, you can get it on Lulu.com, either or. But in saying that, this book is full of information, and good information. And I can guarantee you right now, and I don't care who thinks what when I say it, I really don't, Maria was very satanically and demonically led when she did that book. I can guarantee you that. And I know for a fact that it is coming right from Maria's heart, mind, body, and soul, and everything else she has in her. I can guarantee you she is. It is. And she is a very devout Satanist. True Satanist. And she has been for many years. It's the same, you know. And I'd like to give a shout out to Will Thomas, or Thompson. Obviously Michael Hyson. You know, D.H. Thorne. You know, Alistair Notch. Alistair has fucking a load of books out. Alistair Notch does. And every book he has out is amazing. Full of true rituals and things that writes that really do work to help you along in your demonic or satanic path. And that's the truth. I'm not just saying it. S. Connolly's another one. I know there's a few people in Satanism that don't like her, but that's their problem, not mine, because I think her work is amazing, and I do know that her work works because I've done her rituals. I've done S. Connolly's rituals that she had in her books. And I have every book belonging to S. Connolly, except for one, the one on herbs and work cutting. I just never bothered. That one didn't seem to interest me, so I just never bothered. Right? You know, like, and her books are great, no question about it. You want to know anything about demons that people have written? Pick up her. You only need one book, really. If you want to know anything about demons, whether they're the Descartes named demons, or the Goetia named demons, or whichever, the complete book on Demonolatry. It's not that expensive. It really isn't. Not for what's in it. It's not that expensive at all for what's in it. And it's a great book. A great read. And the information in there on any of the demonics is amazing. It really is. And I think it's great. I really do. I think her books are great. She's definitely led by the demonic to do them books, no question. I can guarantee you that. And with that, I want to give a shout out to Scott and April as well. My brothers and sisters, Scott and April. I almost forgot them. I know I didn't forget them, but I kind of forget their names sometimes. But that happens, right? Happens to the best of us. But anyway, that's not what that's not what I want to do the video about at all, even though I'm like fuck, 11 minutes into it already? That sucks. But this might be a two-parter. Could be. Might very well be, actually. If I can stop babbling. But anyway, that being said, now, when it comes to doing satanic and demonic rituals, okay? I'm just speaking on my behalf. Okay, I'm not talking about anybody else because, like, everybody has different experiences. You know, I don't believe that two people have the same exact experience with whichever ancient god that they're working with at the time. I really do not. Now, it's possible, and they don't know it. Each other person doesn't know it, but I doubt it very much. I think that when people that do rituals, or I know when I do rituals, okay, I go in with obviously a pure heart, okay, obviously an open mind, very open, and obviously I go in with very, very much respect, because, and instead of saying invocation, okay, I actually like the term that another great sister, Carrie Darkstar, that's her YouTube channel, Carrie Darkstar, I actually love the term that she uses, invitation. Because I do that anyway. I've always done that. I invite, instead of just saying, like, I hate the commanding part. Like, you got people that are Satanists or left-hand pastors, not pastors, but pathers, people on left-hand path who are Satanists, whether they work with the Goetia demons or whichever ones they work with. I do not like, I really don't, and I'm being honest. I'm being dead serious. I never did like this. I truly didn't. I really do not like people, well, I can't say I don't like the people, it's just the way they do it. You know, I don't like the way that it is put out in the Goetia. Now, I just don't like the way that people, they say command. Because number one, we don't command bullshit. And that's the truth. We really don't. Because if any ancient god, meaning, when I say ancient god, I mean demon or demonesses. Okay? When I say ancient god, I mean demon and demonesses. And in saying that, I also mean that why the hell, or what gives us the right, better yet, what gives me, you, anybody, I don't care who the person is, the right to try to even say, okay, I'll just use Lord, let me see, I'll use Queen Astro. No, I'll use King Asmodeus. What would give me the right to command King Asmodeus to come into a ritual with me? Or beautiful Queen Lilith, Lord Behelbagor, Lord Beelzebub, Lord Vereen, Lord Berith, any demonic entity, any ancient god. Who am I to command them? I'm nobody to command them. And I'm not joking, I'm dead fucking serious. And there's a lot of people that do that. And I totally disagree with it. And I don't, it might work for them, yeah. But I can guarantee you, they don't get respect from the demonic. From whichever demon they're working with. I can promise you right now, there's no way in this world that any ancient god is going to listen to a simple human being, like all of us, every one of us are, commanding, basically telling them what to do. No. It don't. I fucking hate it. And I detest it, and I don't like it, and I never did like it, and I never will like it. And I don't think it's right. I really do not think it's right. Now, I'm not saying it doesn't work for the ones that do it. Okay, I'm not saying that at all. Because to each their own. But I would never even think of trying to command an ancient god who has been around for billions of years, a hell of a lot longer than we have. That's a fact. Command them to do something for me or to come into my ritual space while I'm doing a ritual. Like commanding them. No. I totally disagree with that thought form, that theology on that part. And the thing about it is, there's a lot of people that actually do it that way. But I can sure as hell tell you, I ain't one of them. Never was, and I'm never going to be. I do not believe in commanding any ancient god, commanding any ancient gods. Evocations? Yep. Invocations? Yep. I use invocations and evocations. But I request, I ask, very politely. I don't ask rudely, I don't ask obnoxiously, I don't ask ignorantly. I ask very politely, I invite. I'm big on invitations anyway. So this only helps me out better in that way. I invite them. And if they want to, if they want to partake, whichever, like I said earlier, if I'm working with King Asmodeus, and if he wants to partake in a ritual I'm doing, or King Lucifer, Father Satan, Lord Belial, beautiful Queen Lilith, you know, Queen Tiamat, King Pazuzu, King Azazel, Queen Astaroth, Lord Abaddon, any of the any ancient god, I invite them, and if they want to come and join in my ritual, or want to come visit me after my ritual while I'm sleeping, or while I'm in bed, or anytime, they're more than welcome. There's a free invitation, an open invitation. And I've had open invitation for years for them. And I think that's probably the way I can communicate with them in a certain way, right? Because I have an open invitation. And then you have people saying, okay, you're going to drive them when your ritual's over, you got to drive them away. No, 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 no. Fuck no. Hell no. You mean to tell me that if an ancient god, you know, demon or demoness, comes to me in my ritual space, while I'm doing a ritual, I'm going to drive that ancient god away? Fuck no. I'm going to tell that ancient god, like say King Lucifer, or Lord Belial, or King Asmodeus, or someone, I'm going to say, oh, well, you can depart now, see ya. No. Hell no. Never going to happen. Never going to happen. They can come and stay as long as they want. And they can do whatever they want. Come and stay as long as they want, just as long as they, you know, come and stay as long as they want. I always give an open invitation to them. And I always have, and I always will. That's why I do not like people driving when they say, you know, they ask them to leave or thank them for their presence and now they can go. No. Sure, you thank them. No question about that. But you do not, and in my honest opinion, you do not tell them to leave or ask them to leave. They'll leave. Let them stay. They want to fucking commune with you, man. They want to get to know you. You're trying to get to know them. Otherwise, you wouldn't have invited them. You wouldn't have done the ritual for them. Let them stay with you. Let them commune with you. Let them get to know, they know you anyway, but let them still get to know you and you get to know them. It's like a partnership. You have to get to know one another. Because if you don't try to get to know them in a very polite and very respectful and every kind of way, they're not going to want to get no. They're not far away. They could be like a foot from me now, and like King Asmodeus could be a foot from me now, listening to every word that I'm saying, and I would not know it. And that's the truth. You can believe that if you want, but that's just the way it is. And actually, I'm going to do another video on this. I have to now that I got into that conversation. And so I'll talk to you in a bit. Ave Satanas, Ave Lucifera, Ave Lord Belial, Ave Lord Leviathan, Ave Beautiful Queen Lilith. I'll talk to you in a few seconds, guys. I just got to go out for a quick smoke. Hail Satan.